Oh, wow. Hi. Happy Friday. We made it to Friday. We did the thing. I'm washing my fish. Strict spine foot. Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. Who was first? Let me look here. CT, congrats on being first. Hi, Goldie. Hello. Hello. Hi, Acid Snow. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. And in theory... Hi, Junk. Retrieving a game from the backlog? I'm not counting it as that simply because I purposely stopped playing it for the most part. Hi, Texas. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Yes, so I'm not counting it as that necessarily because it was a partially unintentional but partially intentional leaving of the game. Just the back-to-back character deaths. I just needed a break. It was still put on the backlog. Yeah, it still was put back. It was put on pause. The other thing I realized that we never went back and actually finished after they did the patch. Alright, let me finish this train of thought. We never went back after they patched. We were playing Mika and the Witch's Mountain, and they patched the thing that was making us crash, and then we never went back and finished playing it. And it's not that long of a game, so we should go back and finish playing that. CT, welcome back for 27th month with the Penguin Colony. I super duper appreciate you doing that. Welcome back for another month. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. Speaking of which, that was the thing I was supposed to open during the starting scene screen, and I didn't. This is actually already at 10, because the resub we got at the end. We got a resub last stream, and this hit 10. And then I totally went, okay, I'll do the wheel spin after whatever it was we were doing at the moment. Did I remember to do the wheel spin? Absolutely not. So we actually have a wheel spin there. And CT's resub puts us at the count of 1 there. So for anyone who doesn't know, for any 10 subs or resubs or the equivalent amount in bits, which the Twitch tracker is tracking down below the stream, that we will do a wheel spin. And one of the wheel spins is actually going to be a creative stream. That was the last wheel spin, and we're going to do that tomorrow is the plan. So, you all unlocked a creative stream, and we are planning to do that tomorrow, which I think will be fun. Hey, I see Brando calling me smelly in Discord. No, I am not. I'm not. So, let me... I don't know. I don't remember if this one it does. Okay, I do need to update the list. I do need to update the list of stuff that is on the wheel because we added a couple of things. Okay. So far in terms of wheel spins, we have unlocked a Corn Queen stream, which we already have done, and tomorrow will be the creative stream. Other things, I guess I'll update this. Okay, so I'm removing Corn Queen, and I'm removing the creative stream off the wheel because we can put them back on there whenever we feel like it at this point, but I would rather us do something different. So creative stream is planning to happen tomorrow. That we're in theory playing Mass Effect today as long as my brain holds out. I'm slowly still like waking back up kind of thing because I did lay down for a bit. Y'all, we could do some serious story time if we want to. I have never used my radio to call for, radio for, assistance and different things with kids. I have never used my radio more in my 7 years of teaching than I have in the last 2 days. So it's been... a day. It's been a couple of days. And it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so... this should be fine here. Let me turn on my display capture. Okay. So we did unlock a wheel spin. Things on the wheel, in case you want to know. We have a Lego Star Wars stream with Talarian. We have a backlog review key, meaning a key that I have been given as a review key that we just haven't played yet. We have revisit an unfinished game, which us coming back to Mass Effect is kind of counting as that, but this was one that we weren't intending to pause, if that makes sense. This is not one that we like did part of and then abandoned for no reason and forgot to come back to. We have a spooky stream, play a game off the backlog, which would be am I gonna sneeze or am I not gonna sneeze? Okay. Which would be like playing a game off like the backlogathon list. We have an extra community game night, the Marlin jersey. That I would have to put the Marlin jersey behind me on stream. We have chat picks a game, Ty spin again, silly raid introduction for 10 raids, and a TCG crowd control stream. So, I guess, Ella, dear, yes, you're adorable. And I know you're here for one reason only, is that you already got your snuggles for today. You've already been snuggled so much. Let's spin the wheel. Ella, off my desk. Yes, I do mean it. I do mean it. Let us spin the wheel. Oh, I thought I was gonna land on the tie spin again. Hey, it's Larian. It looks like we're gonna play some Lego Star Wars. So, I actually don't remember why. Was that, maybe that was just for a Star Wars Day thing? I don't know. Me and Talarian started playing Lego Star Wars on stream at some point and did part of a stream of it, and we only did like the first few levels. We have the Skywalker saga version of it. So we will have to play some more Lego Star Wars. Snazzy! Alright, let me just make a note of that. And... cool. And if you have any ideas of stuff that you would like to see on the wheel or anything like that, definitely feel free to let me know. That's how we've ended up with several of them on there, is that community suggestions. So let me make a note of... we'll unlock Star Wars Midlarian. Cool. So, I don't know when specifically we'll do that, but I will talk with Talarian, and we'll try to do that as soon as we can, because the wheel spins, I would like to make sure we kind of keep up with them. So, getting the creative stream on the schedule took a little bit, because I had to clean them off my desk, and then we had community night, and I want to do the creative stream on a Saturday, because I knew Friday was like... Friday is always a toss-up of whether, like, I have a brain cell or not. I think I have a brain cell enough to video game, but not not necessarily follow step-by-step instructions to build a thing IRL. So, we're gonna do that tomorrow. And then if my brain doesn't kick back in here, we will essentially swap our days, and we'll come back to this on Monday, because Monday I don't have work because it's Veterans Day, which means I just sit in assembly today, and I'm like, I like assemblies, and I also like hate assemblies. Which, at least like the Veterans Day one, it's at least semi, interesting. It's still the same thing every year, with, variation on the same theme kind of thing. But and I totally get the other kind of assemblies that are like the yay monthly rewards, recognition kind of thing that they will do. I get those ones, but from a teacher point of view, I'm just so over like, okay, I know the kids love it when it's like, 3rd grade versus 4th grade, minute to win it, ready, go. Like, I get it, but also I'm like, okay, can we move on? Like, I understand their purposing, I understand it serves a reason, we're building that whole school community thing and whatnot, like, I get it, I get the reasoning behind it, but also, it's just not, the kids get super into it, but I'm just so over it, and it's always annoying when I have to sit, give up. It's like, yay, I get a break of, like, I'm not having to teach at that moment. But I'm to the point of as a teacher, it's like, cool, now these, like, 2 classes are on a completely different schedule than all of the other ones, because they missed, but not the rest of the classes that day. So then it just, for me, throws my entire schedule off, and that starts to bug me more now. So it's like, I have 2 classes. I have 2 classes that, I see Friday morning, that the first one, they opted not to come down, even though, like, timing-wise, it was before the assembly, because, they're setting up all of the chairs, and they're opening the wall, and the choir was practicing to get, it's like... So, they decided not to do that, and then my second class was, like, during the assembly. So, that didn't, end up happening, so it's like, okay. But, yes. I had to radio many times this week. The kids just... I don't know if it's with the election or with anything. Like, the upper kids definitely have, like, joked around a bit with stuff, and the 5th graders were definitely... The 5th graders are more aware because they've been doing it as, like, a civics unit kind of thing. But it's just... The kids this week, you would have thought it was, like, a super duper fancy full moon or something, because the kids this week were just... they were just wild of just hands on each other, or, you know, pushing and shoving and fighting and, like, running out of the room and refusing to do work and just being mean to each other. Like, we had... The one that gets me is, like, 2 3rd graders stole another kid's shoe and then threatened to go, like, throw it in the toilet. I'm like, stop it. And then they, like, refuse to give the shoe back. So this kid is, you know, like, trying to get his shoe back with, like, the other shoe on. It's like, oh my gosh, that was chaotic. Yes, hi, Ella. Yes. If I turn the cat cam on, will it work? Nope, it doesn't seem to be going to work today. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you just need all the attention? Is this just supposed to be your stream? Let's face it, it's your stream, man. So, the plan for tonight is we're going to ease back into playing some Mass Effect 3. Because it's kind of unintentionally been like 2 months. We played it... Ella. This is why I have stuff over here on my desk. This is why I accumulate things. So then Ella can't walk over here. Yeah. I love you, but you don't need to be on my desk. We kind of took an unintentional 2-month, break from it. So where did we leave off? I don't remember. So that was the thing. I was clicking through the last couple of VODs. So I guess at this point, for anyone, I apologize if you are someone hanging out here who doesn't want Mass Effect 3 spoilers. I am going to talk Mass Effect 3 things. And then we're going to hop into the game. So I super duper appreciate you being here. I appreciate you lurking. But if you don't want spoilers, I'm going to talk spoilers. So we left off the last, like... That was the thing I was actually trying to figure out, is what the last main story thing is that we did. And I think we'll be able to figure out when we get in there. The thing I do know is we reached a point that we were about to go do all our miscellaneous stuff on our to-do list. So, like, that is the thing that I do remember. We did have 2 deaths. We had back-to-back. We had Morden and Thane. So Thane was kind of the last main thing we had happen. In the last VOD, we were talking with Caden. So I think we did something, a mission or something with Caden. We were roaming around the Citadel or something like that. I'm trying to remember, what did we... Like, I'm trying to... And this is the thing, too. Like, I'm not super fussed in terms of memory right now. Because, 1, I'm aware that as we jump back into the game, it will come back to me. 2, I'm getting back to editing VODs here soon. I have taken a little break from editing VODs because Next Fest happened, so I've been editing Next Fest videos. I'm also aware I didn't post a video yesterday like I intended. We just ended up running errands and things, and in terms of how shitty work was yesterday, there was no spoons for anything yesterday outside of, like, what needed to get done. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. We have done many a thing, but I can't necessarily remember specifics. But I know it will come back to me, because that's the thing that I've slowly grown to accept with my memory. Of just because I don't remember right now doesn't mean I don't remember. It just means the specific pathway of remembering the thing I want to hasn't been unlocked yet, because my memory storage with the ADHD brain is not great. And you have to, essentially, There's a bunch of floating orbs of memory things, and they're all connected to themselves one way or another, but you have to find the connecting orb. And then you get all the other ones that are connected to it. And we haven't found the connecting one yet. So it will come back. The Marlin planet in the Corn Nebula. Sure. Totally. That's totally how it works. I'm trying to remember what it... I don't remember what the mission was that we were doing. Of why we were... Like, I don't know why we were... I think we were also just going around and talking to people last stream. Yeah, I was like, I know we did... Because that's what I'm thinking is, I looked earlier this week, and to be perfectly honest, Thursday fried my brain. I will say all of the Mass Effect 3 VODs are in a collection if you wish to see specifically Mass Effect 3. I know you can also search VODs by category, but we have the Mass Effect 3 ones. My mods are amazing, and they highlight all the things and put it in categories. Because I think we were just going around and talking to people. Because I have... Okay, because clicking in here, we were on the Citadel. We have, like, a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff. We're, like, going around the Citadel. And... Oh, we, like, went to see... We were doing miscellaneous stuff on the Citadel. Is essentially what we were doing last time. Because... whatever it was we had done main story-wise, you all... I did an actual question and you all told me that I should wander around the Citadel because things had been updated. We got Caden to join things. Yeah, because Caden's on our team now. And then there's us just, like, wandering around the Normandy. So... Oh, yeah! That's what we did! Okay. Yeah, okay. See, there's the unlockers. Like, I know it's in here somewhere. We did the whole thing that the Citadel got attacked. Because we went back to the Citadel, and everything was, like... Okay. Yeah, because that was the whole thing, and Udina is dead. Because we shot him. Yes, that, okay. I was like, there was something big we did before we were, like, just wandering around, and yes, that is right. Okay, get your last fishes in if anyone wants a last fish, because I am ready to open up Mass Effect. And I am going to close fishing. Also, speaking of fishing, I did buy web fishing, so if anyone wants to fish with me after stream... I did not get to fish before stream because I took a nap and I took a shower and I ate food. And I want to go web fishing. Do recommend. Have not played a ton yet. I've only played a little over an hour of it. But it's very fun. You get to catch fish, and you can catch fish with friends. It's only $5, so it's not insanely expensive. So... Did anybody get the new ones? I didn't add all of the suggestions from Discord in yet. So if any of you have suggestions for what you want to see, you can suggest a picture or a name of something or whatever. Like, if you suggest a name, I'll find a picture, I guess. But if you have any ideas of stuff that you would like to see in the fishing thing, I added a couple more in there. I'm gonna try one more. Because I did set them to common, so in theory, they should be fairly easy to catch. Nope, okay. Fine. We shall catch them eventually. I wonder... I don't think anything in here has said how long... Oh, I'll let you get that one. I don't think anything in here has said how long this, like, spooky event of theirs is going on for. The other thing I want to do is I want to do more trucking. I've done a couple of truck jobs. Woo! Count Quackula! I've done a couple of trucking jobs for the Halloween event this week, but I want to do more of them. So if anyone wishes to truck. Oh, the other thing I'm really excited for is me and Talarian, which possibly, I don't know, it might end up being my sister instead. We'll see. We'll see if my sister can get herself going to go to it with us. But we're going to go see Disney on Ice on Sunday, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited. We'll probably be one of the only, if not the only, people there that are not there with, like, a toddler. But I'm excited to go see Disney on Ice, because it's cool. So, yeah, I guess that's all this is about that. I'm excited. So, also, we're listening to Wandersong music right now. I realized that I had saved Wandersong in Spotify, but then I discovered there's so much music in Wandersong. It actually has there's a part 1 and a part 2 on Spotify. There's a volume 1 and a volume 2 to the soundtrack, because there's that much music in Wandersong. So, we're listening to volume 2. Because I discovered that was on here in a separate thing. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh goodness, I scrolled. Where did Mass Effect go? Yes, the last time I opened Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, was August 2nd. It's fine. I was around then? Okay. Yeah, it's like August 2nd is the last time I opened this game. And I intended to come back before that. Like, I definitely, like, I took a break. Like, I knew I wanted to take, like, a little bit of a break from it. That we did, which I know we're not... Yes, Ella. Yes, you're adorable. We did our... Sorry. We're not at it currently, but we did our celebration of hitting 2,000 followers, and we did a lot of channel point redemption games that were sitting in the backlog, and I intended to come back to it soon after that, but then we ended up playing Wandersong, and I still wasn't ready to come back, and... It's fine. Hi, Spider! I hope you're doing okay. Going to bed soon, just wanted to say hello at least. I appreciate you stopping by. Yes, let's do a hydrate. That's a great idea. You have some big goober? Okay. Now here's the real question. I'm hoping... I think I might have to hide this. I'm hoping the game capture... I'm hoping the game capture is gonna work. Hi, Lonely. I already closed the fishing. Ella, off of my desk. Okay. Ella. I will banish you from the room if you keep clapping on my desk. But you're so cute. I could stop being flummy, that'd be great. Okay, alright. Let's play the game. Which game capture is which? Okay, let's do that. And you know what? Let's do it over here, too. I'm sure I'll swap over at some point. And then we try not to panic as both my monitors turn black as I click back into the game. Hey, okay, it is still working. Cool. I was like, I didn't do anything with those. In theory, it should still not be broken. Well, we clicked into the game. This last time you were super active in chat. Yeah. I know, definitely, I don't blame you. There's definitely, games that I know I watch that it's like, okay, it's a game I love. I know I end up being more active in chat, which currently is Slay the Princess, and going around and, like, watching people play Slay the Princess. And it's so cool because, like, you know, I've seen, like, a couple things that are different than what we've encountered. Also, in terms of Slay the Princess, if anyone was, you know, looking for more of stuff, obviously the pristine cut playthrough is here on Twitch. I'll toss that up on YouTube at some point because the original playthrough of Slay the Princess has been getting a couple of views on YouTube again because, you know, because the pristine cut came out, it's showing up in people's algorithms and searches. That I'm still planning to play more Slay the Princess, but at this point I'm going to play it off stream, and I'll record it, and I will probably do a lot more dialogue skipping to be able to get to parts and things that I haven't seen, because there are still those chapter 3s that I have not seen yet that I really want to see. And I know some of you would be possibly interested in seeing them, so I will record things. But in terms of how many things I want to do for stream, it just doesn't make sense to, like, keep doing playthroughs unless if I'm going to look up a guide of how to get to those specific chapter 3s. It's just not an efficient use of our time. Okay, I talked for long enough that he walked in an entire loop. It's fine. This feels so weird. Oh, we're in a massive effects. What a concept. Okay. Hello, welcome on in if you happen to be watching this on YouTube or Twitch in the future. I will say, if you are watching this via the playlist of YouTube or anything, it has been about 2 IRL months between the last episode and today. So we're going to do the best to jog memories and remember where we were doing. I know we are probably working on miscellaneous mission stuff today, so we're not, you know, immediately jumping back into any main story stuff tonight. But I was emotionally damaged from the last few episodes. So I needed a little bit of an emotional break from it, and I'm finally at the point that I think I'm ready to jump back into this. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The Normandy is so quiet. It is actually kind of quiet. There was some people saying stuff before, but it is kind of eerily quiet. So we'll see what we get up to here, because we did have stuff on the Citadel that we did. But we kind of have a bunch of, like, miscellaneous things in here. So because I know my brain doesn't remember what we were doing at all in terms of direction, actual question, if anyone has an opinion out of this list of quest things of direction we should head in. I do know, like, Arya stuff, I do know that's DLC. And I still really want to do that DLC, but I don't think we should immediately jump into a big DLC thing tonight as we ease back into, you know, our massing of the effects here. Hi, Bo. Hello, hello. Everything is phlegmy. It's fine. Okay. Why is it so eerily quiet? Also, speaking of the Normandy, For anyone who plays No Man's Sky, if you did not play No Man's Sky back in the day, but when they first put the Normandy in No Man's Sky, it is back. If you would like to get the Normandy in No Man's Sky, there is an expedition that you can go get the Normandy as a ship in No Man's Sky. Has nacho fries? I'm jealous of your nacho fries. Most of that looks like fetch stuff. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't expect most of these to be super big and fancy, but I still would like to try to do them just for... more so for the purposes of just collecting people and things for our mission overall. Which I think some of these are like we need to find specific stuff. So I guess we could also just go... I guess we could just go here and see what we see. SR1 or SR2? I actually don't remember and I want to look. Because I know when I unlocked the ship in No Man's Sky, I hadn't played the game yet. SR1 is the SR1. Which there's a picture of it if you want to see it. Clicking back in is fine. A good amount of that is fetching many from systems you haven't gotten yet. Okay. I would recommend main mission or the distress signal one. Okay. Oh, right, because I forgot that we're here in Citadel. Okay. Because I don't think, I don't want to jump into Aria's DLC stuff today. That's not the button I wanted. I want to go this way. Okay. So we have... something about visiting Anderson's apartment? That, I don't remember what that's for. I'm just seeing, like, in terms of stuff, like, I'm not opposed to doing a bunch of different little things. Yeah, okay, so we are on Speak with the Quarians, because I think that's the next main story thing, is Speak with the Quarians. Unless if I'm misremembering. The apartment is also DLC. Wait on it? Okay, so meaning wait for the Quarians or wait for the apartments? Because that's okay. We have find ex-Cerberus scientists. Okay. That's the one thing that I wish the Legendary Edition did. Like, I appreciate that all of the DLCs and everything is included, but I wish that there was some indication of what is DLC. For players like me who've never played the game before, I wish there was some indication of what is DLC and what is not. As in, do not do the apartment one. Okay, until, well, later. Okay. Sounds good. Which, the other thing, too, I'll say, because it has been about 2 months since we played this game, do keep in mind this is first playthrough. Obviously, like, I am within reason. You know, if I say actual question, you can answer it. I am also totally fine with suggestions of, like, order to do things, specifically because I want to be able to experience as many quests as I can, and I am aware that if I do certain things, it cuts me off from being able to do other stuff. So... in ME3, the alternate docking bays. Oh, or that's the Citadel DLC. Okay. Got it. Okay, because I was aware that there is a Citadel DLC. Okay, Cerberus Scientist would be a nice one to ease back in, at least as much as anything lets you ease in. Okay. Yeah, because it looks like we have find ex-Cerberus Scientists. We have investigate Asari colony? Okay. Dr. Bryson's lab, Doc 42 for Omega, and Anderson's apartment are all DLCs. Okay. Yeah, because we did go talk to Arya, like, at the dock in the Citadel, but we have not rendezvoused with her at Omega for her actual DLC. I did Leviathan, is the one DLC I have done, I think. I have done the Leviathan one. That was the one with, like, the orb thing. And we hung out with, we hung out with Liara, and we hung out with, who else did we hang out with? But we got lots of information. It was kind of cool. Yeah, okay, that was Dr. Bryce's lab. Yeah, we did the Leviathan DLC, because I accidentally fell into that thinking it was just a side quest, and then realized it was following along with stuff, and then understood that it was DLC once we initiated it. Okay. So I guess for my brain sanity, I hate how the quest log is organized in ME3. The way it was in ME2 was so much better. Okay, so for my brain, the Quarian fleet. Okay, so the Quarian fleet is the main story. So I don't want to immediately jump back into that. For my sanity, I want to pair the Cerberus thing with the actual mission summary. Okay, I think let's go for the Cerberus scientists. I just want to find... My brain wants to pair it with... what this actually is. Rescue the... Okay, here it is. A group of top-level scientists have cut ties with Cerberus and are fleeing their former employer. Rescue the scientists before Cerberus can find them. Okay. I understand that there's not, like, quest tracking, but I wish we had, like, some ability to keep track of what we were actually working on. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my eyeball. It's been doing this for, like, the last, like, hour or so. That keeps feeling like there's something in it, but it's literally just, like, my eyelashes being out of place. Science is probably easier too. Okay. I think people argue it's a feature because it's a war. There's always too many things to do in no organization. It's also so laughably bad, the mission. Yeah, like, I don't mind it. Like, I do think, you know, from a role play perspective in this game, I do think this game, you know, there's so many, you know, newer RPG games that you still have that roleplay feeling, but there is still quest tracking. There is still, like, we have our HUD overlay, but it's, like, just, like, combat stuff. Like, it's not... Mass Effect does a good job of being, like, the immersive of you are going through stuff and making the choices, but it's, like, you could at least... we could at least have the tabs like Mass Effect 2. Like... I get the, like, the, you can support it with the story stuff, but also in terms of playability. Never had an issue with the mission log, but I can see why people would complain about it. Yeah, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm still gonna play the game, but it's definitely a thing that, for someone who already is working with a disorganized brain, having that disorganization in the game that I have to personally keep track of, when I'm working with a working memory that isn't, you know, optimized. It's like, okay, I just want to be able to, like, see, you know, because the other ones would, like, organize it of, like, here's your main story, here's, like, you know, here's your, like, secondary priority, and then, like, here's the miscellaneous stuff, and, like, all of that is just in one thing, and my brain literally cannot sort it. So, this is why generals have their staff. Fair. Okay, so let's go here. of course, we're also just immediately jumping. Oh, hold on, it's gonna be really bright. Of course, we're just immediately jumping into a system that has Reapers. It's fine. I do want to, like, at least click on these things to have it be marked as, like, hey, look, we went here. It's also just fun to look at the pretty planet. Because why not? Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, I do have fuel, which is good. At least past me did remember to refuel. Yay. I could push my scanner thing, but I really don't want to make the... Which I guess they wouldn't be in this area. I don't want to make the Reapers mad by scanning things. You remember the scanning feature? I do. I don't want to make them angry, though. I mean, I guess if I do it here... But also... I don't want to have to run from Reapers. But it'd be cool to find stuff. But I think we're good to go here. Jelix? Alright. Jelix was given to the Krogan after the Rachni Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a levo-animo acid-based world that they could not inhabit themselves, but were unwilling to give up. Why can't I English? Cooperation. It's fine. Can I please English mouth, please? It's fine. It's failing. Oh, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Go get some rest. Go get some sleep. Do the thing. Words are hard. There are many of them. I'm trying my best. In cooperation with Protectorate, the Turians attempted to rent the planet out for colonization. Between the high price and the surface littered with unexplored ordnance, however, Jelix found few reputable tenants. Its most notable inhabitants were penal colonies. To those who know of it today, Jelix is a symbol of tragic waste, an entire garden world nearly forgotten by the galaxy at large. Okay. Acid message, no, just amino acids. It's fine. Just amino acids. It also just actually doesn't look like that big of a planet. Think you had mastered the Reaper dance? That shouldn't worry you? Okay. I guess it's just more of the, it's been a bit. But still. Hi, Intergalactic Pants. It's good to see ya. How's it going? Okay, let's land. I have to make a choice of who we're bringing with us. Because Caden is on our team now. I do appreciate still that Mass Effect 3 doesn't have that, like, empty character slot to know how many people on our team. I still have some questions about who else we're going to get, but I don't want to know. Which it is actually weird having Caden back on the team again, because we haven't actually, you know, it's been a while because he wasn't on our squad in the second game. So not that I want to hang out with the cardboard, but maybe we could take Caden on a mission with us? I know, I was like, it's cute. It's cool. The squad feels more I guess, dynamic in the third game here. Like, it doesn't... The second game very much makes it feel... Which, part of it is, like, it's literally, like, you are you, go collect your team. Whereas the first game, you get, the first game doesn't have as many characters, and you collect them all pretty quickly. Like, the only one that you, like, you pretty much get all of them within the first couple hours of gameplay. Like, the only one that is slightly after the other ones is, like, Liara. But the second game really makes it be, like, you're collecting your squad is, like, the main, like, is the main part of the story for such a big part of it. So it's interesting that, in this game, it's more the ebb and flow of, like, okay, this person needs to go here, and that, we had Rex on our ship for a bit, but he wasn't necessarily an actual squad member, but he was, people are coming and going as they need to. So, I don't know, there is a person that should be on our team and is not, and it still makes me really sad. The first game was a mystery, the second game is a heist story, and this one is a war movie. That seems about right. Jason Dirty Dozen story, everything is a war story. One brain, yes. Same brain cell, you two. Like, I want to hang out with Edie, but also I kind of just want to bring Garrus and Liara. I will say the biggest surprise so far for me in terms of, like, squad stuff is, like, I don't dislike James. Like, James has his moments of being just annoying, but, like, I don't dislike James as a character, which still surprises me. I think I want to hang out with Garrus. I think I want to hang out with Liara. So let's do that. He's a jarhead, but he means, yeah. Like, he has his moments of things. But he means well. I'll agree with that. I think we're probably fine here in terms of loadout and stuff. I guess in terms of characters that we have unlocked so far, I don't want to call it a disappointment because I still think it's cool that he's on our team, but Javik hasn't been... He hasn't been a character that I've been drawn to hanging out with as much. He kind of has, like, the, his quips and stuff are, I guess, they get predictable very quickly of, like, well, he's gonna, make some comment of, like, that's not how it used to be, or this, like, I get it, like, that, he was kind of stuck in a pod for, like, a very, very long time, but I don't know. Like, I don't dislike his character or anything like that, but I haven't been as interested in continuing to find out more from him. But, we have 9 points. Why didn't I spend those? Maybe we must have just leveled up. I want to do the blast. I feel like I want to do this, maybe. Decrease movement speed on shield targets by additional 20%. Increase damage to shield frozen targets by 10%. I feel like it would be nice to have them slow down, especially if we can smack, like, the ones that run at us and stuff. Oh, actually, I feel like I should probably actually do this. Increase the force and damage of squad mate powers by 30%. Or increase our stuff. Which one would you all recommend? Like, actual question. Because I would like to level this one up. Like, I don't think, like, for our loadout, I don't think we need the weight capacity bonus increase because we're already at 200%, which I think is the max, unless if it can go above that. So I don't know if we personally need this with how we're playing. Because the top one does look cool. But, like, us having more power damage would be awesome. Javik was originally going to be integral to the main story, but as the game developed, his part kept getting hard back until he became redundant. But they pretty much already had him in the game, so they released him as a DLC character. Okay. Yeah, because that's the other thing, too, that surprised me, is, like, learning that he is a DLC character and not a part of the main squad, because you would, with how the main story is and how much stuff is related to Protheans, you would expect him to be more of a part of the main story. Which so far it seems like, because there's so many other things going on, like I can see how, like, as you develop, like, it would, the focus would turn away from that. Squad mates initially have reduced damage and slower power recharges, so making yourself stronger is usually better than helping them. Okay. Yeah, I was like, this sounds cool, but, like, I feel like it also is dependent as well on who we bring with us. Like, we bring Liara a lot, so, like, I feel like this would help in terms of... It would help in terms of biotics, more so than other stuff. But I think overall, us being stronger is better. The other thing, too, that I realized, like, we did, which I think I still have it on normal difficulty. Like, we played so much of this game on the easier difficulty when I literally didn't need to. Because I kept dying because I was a dummy. And I was just at low health and not healing. But it's fine. Okay, let's do that one. And then we only have 4. So we'll have to wait for this one. But just to see what it is. Increase combat drone shields and damage. Ooh, that power damage is a lot. I think we would probably, we use the combat drone a ton, so that's probably what we would go for in that case. Okay, I am not being picky about companions leveling. I am just letting the auto upgrade upgrade, whatever, do that.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Oh.
Okay, set us down and get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Alright. Where? It looks like we're literally in the middle of nowhere. Where are we landing? Okay. Ooh. Oh. Is it just me, or do so many of the scientists have, like, they're, like, balded? It's just me noticing that. Ooh. Oh! Wait, hold on. I'm not paying, I was paying attention to who's who. I was gonna say, that looked like a familiar face. Okay.
Abandon this place. It's freezing.
All right, just keep moving.
Leave it to Garrus to complain
What
about
these people
being
do to bring
cold.
this down on their heads?
Okay, do I remember buttons? Buttons. Which one's my drone? It's been 2 months since I've played. That's not the one I thought it was. With the three, that's the one I need. Okay. It's fine. Hold on. Someone you know! You should have brought Kaden, then it could have been twice as boring. Is it bad if I forgot about Jacob? Like, my brain, like, half recognized them, like, wait, I recognize that character. And then my brain went, wait a second, I should know their name. And then I was like, oh, wait, yeah. Is that bad? Which, I'll give it, like, Jacob's, like, story, like, his quest in the second game is interesting. But him as a character is not interesting. He was intended to be the normal guy in the extreme cast. Which I guess that's fair. Because there's a lot...
Push forward!
There is a lot going on in terms of characters. Alright. There's a lot of stuff going on in terms of characters in the second game. So, like, I can get that. Aw, they dodged my fire. But still, like, his story is really, you know, his quest, that one was wild. There you go. I still get surprised by the, like, the tracking of the fire.
All clear. Check for survivors.
Liara, the lift will never get old. And he barely reacts to his own loyalty mission, and his powers are basically grunts. But yeah, like, they're not... Like, I think he's an okay person of things and whatnot, and he obviously has some trauma and things, but it's just... Alright, let's go talk to Jacob.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, okay. Like, what is that? Over here. Jacob, hello!
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Wait, out of all those, we're literally just getting Jacob from that? Okay.
Jacob? Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone? For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Alright. Like, I'm not gonna complain about having Jacob around, but it's like... we're gonna have Cardboard 1 and Cardboard 2. And don't let it... Yeah, the fandom loves to... Yeah. Form your own impressions first. I do attempt to do that, but also... I have found, for the most part, I think, with opinions and stuff, that mine have not necessarily extremely different, though the one point of contention in terms of characters in this whole series seems to be which camp you are in terms of Ashley. Like, that seems to be the, like, most polarizing of, like, the characters of this series. I see him mostly as wasted potential. They could have done quite a bit with him. They seemed like they were setting him up for a big character arc, but then just didn't. Yeah, like, I wanted Jacob to have more of a character arc, because, like, when you're interacting with him, like, it's good conversations, and, you know, we have our quips back and forth. Like, I don't mind interacting with Jacob, and he's nice. Like, he's fine. But there's not... I guess in terms of, like, reaction, like, with everything that happened in ME2 with his dad and everything, like, I feel like there should have been more from him. Not even necessarily just emotionally, but, like, he immediately, like, dissociated from everything that happened. Like, it's like, can we have some reaction to it? Vocal dependence doesn't mean it's polarizing. Okay, fair enough. Referring to ME2 specifically. Okay. Save it for redacted? No spoilers. No spoilers! Okay, let's ask about X-Cerberus.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone.
Oh.
As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
That's fair enough. Running took some guts then.
Hope you kicked Cerberus in the balls on the way out the door.
We took everything we could carry. Destroyed what we couldn't.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
That he is.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Fair.
Might be the network link.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Jacob.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Jacob Taylor way out here. That's a surprise.
Also, I feel by the time we get to the third game, did we just forget about Omnigel? Like, did we just forget that Omnigel's a thing? Why aren't we just, like, smacking Omnigel at Jacob? Like, did we forget it exists?
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was him.
Your partner was brave.
Oh.
He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
I didn't realize that was a choice thing I was making. Oh well, I thought that was just a click. Alright. Sure, why not? Whoa. Just the crowd shaking and making the camera shake is, like, really weird. Oh. Apparently we're just stealing credits. I was expecting a message to pop up from the first one. Private message from Horace to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing, and I'm getting a sense of the big picture here beyond anything we could have imagined, and our worst nightmares kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. Okay, so maybe we're going to find out some things about Cerberus. What Cerberus is up to, maybe. Okay. And click on them. There we go. I was gonna say I'm clicking and nothing's happening.
Dr. Gavin Archer, we met on Project Overlord.
Yeah!
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Okay, I'm very impressed with my brain right now that I was like, wait, immediately upon seeing him, like, I didn't recognize by name, but, like, actually was like, wait, no, I actually know this character. And you're still an asshole, and I'm gonna let you worry.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Oh, God. If anything happens to him,
It's a little late to start caring about him now, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
David was all I had left. I hoped we might be reunited one day, that I could beg his forgiveness.
He's better off without you.
It will never happen now.
I was gonna say, what?
Precaution, if I was ever captured by the enemy, or couldn't wake from my nightmare. We both know this is the ending I deserve. God be with you, Commander. He was never with me.
Wait, what? What is he? What? Okay. Honestly, you go do whatever, dude. You are a complete asshole. He just killed himself? But why? Is that okay? Okay. So he's saying if the enemy was ever to get, because they're here, they found them? Because it was the ending. I mean, it was the ending he deserved. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that. To be perfectly honest, with the amount of torture that he did to his brother, y'all have not seen that DLC. That dude. The only dude that's more of an asshole than him in this game at this point is the elusive man. He did so because you didn't tell him David was safe. You didn't tell him. Okay, so if I had told him that David was safe, you know what? As much of being an asshole that is, David's better off without him. He's better off without him. And he doesn't need his brother, who literally tortured him, to, like, constantly be trying to get back in contact with him. Just amount of shake from this. Oh, it's weapon bench, okay.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Okay.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Like, okay, dude. But just to, like, walk off and do that right now when, like, we're trying to, like, evacuate and get out of here just
and
seems
make sure
odd.
The samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped 1 box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
Okay.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with over 40 people?
That's a lot of people.
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
Like we didn't have enough to worry about.
Okay. I mean, I guess what you would need, you wouldn't want them to abandon them, but also why did you bring the family people here? Why isn't this just research people? Why would you bring the families?
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
No second guessing. Let's just get these people the hell out of here. And not one more lost.
Okay. There's a lot on the line here.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
I was gonna say, Jacob,
No
go
way.
get healed,
These
please.
are my people.
Just because you survive one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Okay, I was gonna say, Jacob, help from here, maybe guide us and things like that. But no, we did get Paragon points for that, and that's fine. But Jacob, you literally can barely walk. You are not about to go out and shoot more things. Not while you're that injured.
Dr. Cole, got a moment?
Of course.
I just want to see what's here. Ooh, you and Jacob. Yeah, they could have led with that. Where else would you send the families? Wait, what would go for Shep as well? Sorry, I missed the train there. Train of thought. And think about, oh, reunited them. He just wanted to know he was safe. Yeah, like, I understand him wanting to know that his brother is safe. And, like, I get that he kind of has the right to know. And if we weren't... I will say, if we weren't as renegade as we are, I probably would have told him. But the thing I have learned about, I guess, myself as a player of doing these games is I am not someone who is, like, someone to be an asshole to people, like, as myself. But I am capable of making a character act like an asshole. And that's also just been different, too, to just, like, actually play into that. So... Oh, one suicide yeah, okay. Go for Shep as well. I guess that is fair. Because we definitely have done a suicide mission. Yeah, it's like, I guess where else would you send the families? But, like... I don't know. Like, I guess in terms of where we're at, to even have them at, like, you know, a secondary location or something, but I guess that would maybe even make it more complicated to get everybody out if it did come to this point. Yeah, Shepard's entire existence is practically one suicide mission after another. I mean, pretty much.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
Yeah, it is one of those things, like, you know, also to just take into account of, like, well, we wouldn't even be here if he wasn't for all his stuff and things. So...
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Huh. I also love that we're just having this conversation while there's, like, explosions going off in the background. Okay, I think that's... probably fine.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Okay. Got it. Okay, personal log, Bryn Cole. With Jacob's help, we have managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Akeda, Scott, Daniel, Chun, Anika, and so many others I didn't even know about. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace, just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seems so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking? This is... Which they seem to be fine right now. We haven't been with them very long, but this is like... It's almost like indoctrination, like mindless following of things almost.
Shep, I'm in here.
Oh. Okay, just a second, Jacob. I just want to...
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Alright, personal log. Damini? Name. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it's obvious that the delivery system was to be implant reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong in particular is hindering our efforts in speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole which lead us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what was said, or figuring out what said whole might be. And that's what scares me the most. Alright.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Go. Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
This one's demanding attention. Yeah. Yeah, he's cutie.
Some kind of poison tailored to Turians.
Body, just because one little tiny part of your sinus ended up dry for a second doesn't mean you need to cough. Oh, there's one fetch quest done? Oh, is that something I needed for a fetch quest? I keep forgetting that we have those quests, like those Citadel ones that we didn't finish. Well, we have to go, I'm assuming, give it to someone, right?
Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
Okay, and this is why I like doing the running around.
If Jacob says we're going to be
Because if we can finish those, cool. If not, it's like not the end of the, you know, the end of the world kind of thing. Hiding in the corners. Outpost report. Jacob Taylor. Outpost is now 48% operational. We've reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market. Okay.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
I'm gonna say, what about the war?
Nothing is more important than finding a way to beat the Reapers.
These people are important. Their ideals, their knowledge. Someone needs to fight for them.
I don't know. It seems like a waste of your skills.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I was gonna say, it was like, I get him doing it, but also like, I don't know. Ever think about your father? We opened with that. That feels like a big topic. She was like, hey, haven't seen you in forever. Ever think about your father? It's fine. I mean, it's the end of the world right now. Reapers are... Yeah, I was like, I get that, you know, well, I get where he's coming from of, like, these people need someone to fight for them of things and whatnot, but also, like, we have a bigger concern. Or don't do could change the course of it. Yeah, butterfly. Yeah. Want a bit of a spoiler for romance Jacob and Shepard? Sure. What if we had romanced Jacob? How different would this be right now? And I'm okay with that being spoiled because I have zero plans to ever romance Jacob. Wait, nothing changes? It's the exact same? Why does that feel so fitting for the cardboard, though? It's cardboard 2.0. He cheats on Shepard, basically. I was gonna say, like, him and Dr. Cole definitely seem like they definitely were. She was very concerned about Jacob specifically when, you know, everyone else was dying. She only cared about Jacob. She literally did not ask about anybody else. He just paced after you got put in prison, apparently. Okay. Well, I guess I'm slightly surprised that there's not changes, but also for Cardboard 2.0, I guess that seems fitting. In ME2 early on, one of his lines is, perfect example of humanity, but they still dumped you for sure. I guess. Yeah. Which is why I make jokes that Bryn better... Oh, my forget she exists and go with not leave his eyesight. Yeah. I was gonna say, just... I don't dislike Jacob, but I don't know. Because he seems like loyal to things, and he has that bit of, like, you know, drive to go after stuff, but he also feels like super disconnected from everything, if that makes sense. Like, you know, him just randomly going and attaching himself to this group of people because he felt like doing or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, he doesn't... I get that he has the skills and stuff, but, like, it's like, oh, I just spent all this time and did this whole suicide mission thingy and all this stuff and whatnot. I'm just gonna abandon this war effort and go to... It's like that... I don't know. I... do want to do this.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Okay, I was gonna say... that makes a bit more sense of him running off of whoever.
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Okay, so if you romance Jacob, the next time you see him, he's just like, I'm with someone else. I should have written more cheaters. Honestly, Shepard takes huge hiatuses between the games, and it kind of sucks that the only one that happens to be, that happens to be the black character. Yeah. Okay, which I guess too. I don't know, I'm trying to remember I think some of them at least make jokes of like Liara asks about other people or things and whatnot. But it is interesting. It's like, hey, hi, haven't seen you in forever. If we were dating, you know, before, it's just like, yeah, with someone else. Okay. I gotta do the father one,
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
That's it. Okay, fair enough. How'd you end up here?
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus. I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
You sat on a beach?
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Just... We're gonna go on a big suicide mission and do a thing, and that tells us that there's a, hey, all these things are here fast and whatnot, and you're gonna go sit on a beach in the Mediterranean? What? Okay.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
Okay, but him saying that leans into the idea I had from reading those other documents of because they didn't see it, and mentioning like the elusive man's interest in the indoctrination. That seems fitting. On release, there was a bug with Liara where she did not have the proper romance flag on the game file import, so she acts kind of cold and you had to restart the relationship from scratch. Oh. I thought that was an intentionality, because it made sense with her being gone in the second... Oh, right, in the second game and being the Shadow Broker. Yeah. Why is that so strange? It's strange. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Is it's strange because he's the only one that does, which they all go off and do their own things. They go and take a break. Like they go off and do that in their own way. So I guess like it's fair for him to go sit on a beach, but like I don't, like the others still stay. You know, they took a break from the main war effort of stuff and things like that. But they didn't fully disengage. If that makes sense. Like, that's, I guess, the difference. Like, for Jacob to, like, literally go sit on a beach and, like, not be engaged in anything at all just seems off because none of the other characters in this game have done that. Like, they've taken breaks in their own ways and they've done different projects and things, but none of them are... Well, I guess if anybody... Maybe Jacob is the one to, like, go, you know, need to do nothing, which I'm not saying that doing nothing is bad, but all the other people seem to cope... All the other characters in this game cope with everything that's going on by doing stuff. Whether it's related to the, you know, the main plot of the story or if it's their own projects and things like that. So it seems odd because Jacob's the only one that's coped that way versus like making themselves stay busy. Okay, Shepard died at the beginning of ME2, right? It was 2 years. Oh, I forget that it was 2 years. I forget that it was that span of time. I'd expect Caden to eventually move on. It was only 6 months between ME2 and ME3. Jacob, yeah, Jacob moved on without any attempt to say goodbye. Yeah. Like, between the, between the first game and us actually initiating the site, like, it would make more sense between those two games because of the time gap. Because there's really not that span of time, whatever. There's the 6 months between 2 and 3. Like, Jacob was just like, oh, we did our mission. We're parting ways. Okay. It seemed, yeah, they're definitely pushing a stereotype in that sense. Because this is 2013 is when this game came out. Am I remembering that correctly for the third game? Also, if anyone's hanging out and if you haven't seen the Mass Effect 2 playthrough, the bot did just drop the link for the playlist on YouTube, and the entire playthrough of the second game is up on YouTube. So it is, from stream, edited down to be focused on just gameplay and not any off-topic conversations and such. 2012? Okay. All right, 2012, which, I don't know, I guess it's interesting to me. I don't know, it's interesting for me to think about of, like, of just how many games and stuff that, like, that would have been when I was in high school. So, of how many of these big games were released and things, and I just never heard anything about them. Like, I know some of the people I went to high school with played games and such, because I literally, like, there was literally a couple kids that, like, brought their, I guess at the time it would have been, like, whatever the Xbox was at the time, and they were playing co-op Portal 2, like, during lunch. So, like, people were gaming and stuff, but I guess maybe just the circle of friends I had, like, no one ever talked about games. Like, so many of these games and stuff, like, I didn't know they existed until I, like, discovered Twitch and people playing stuff and whatnot. And it's just, like, it's interesting to, like, stop and think of, like, wouldn't it have been kind of cool of, like, how different would have my experience have been if I had played this, like, when it came out? Like, just based on not even just where the game was at, but also just, like, where I was at that point in time. It's an interesting thought. I guess that's it.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Okay. So I guess it sounds like Jacob's not joining our squad, so we don't get to have Cardboard 1.0 and 2.0 at the same time, it seems. We can only have so much cardboard on a team.
What would these people have done if we hadn't shown up?
Great question.
These civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive.
All right, up we go. All right. Ah.
Got the jump.
Shh. Get out a little bit further. Nope. Okay. I was gonna say at some point they're gonna notice I exist. I was trying to get a little bit closer before they discovered us. But I failed. It's fine. Oh, goodness. I appreciate you so much. Where? I still hear them. Okay, actual question. Is this like a shield regenerator, or is this attacking? Like, I don't know if I understand what this thing is. Where are we going? Oh, it exploded. Okay.
Have to find the satellite tower.
I was gonna say, why are they all the way over there? They're just going flying. Okay, Shepard, can we maybe actually hide behind something? Thank you, dear. Were they just floating sideways? Like, I don't even think that was Liara. I think they were just like moonwalking sideways in the air. I cannot believe how much of this game I played on easy because I thought I was, like, you know, they were hitting too hard, and it was just because I kept getting hit by grenades when I was at low health. Like, it's fine. It. Alright. Configuring it.
This should be back online now.
Okay.
But the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Okay. Oh. Good? Okay. Put the drone up there. Just Liara lifting them out of hiding. It just is so great. I love it. Okay, can we go up like this? There we go. I have to remember that we can actually, like,
They're dropping out of the sky.
you know, terrain, traverse kind of thing sometimes. Because I forget. It's like, oh right, we can actually...
Keep low and find cover.
Shepard knows how to jump and climb in this game. Oh, hi! Why are you right there? Let's put the drone out there, maybe, possibly. Let's maybe swap guns. Let's maybe... Whoa, I forgot. I forgot this actually had like a super zoom on it. Let's try this. Oh. Right through the tunnel there. Oh, why did that explode over here and not over there? Alright, let's put that back out there. I don't know if it will go up there to them. Alright, let's go this way, because I hear a grenade. So let's maybe avoid that if we can. Oh, Shepard, you weren't supposed to... You weren't supposed to roll dodge off the Shepard. You weren't supposed to roll dodge off the top of the thing. Okay, up and over. There you go, Shepard. There you go, skills. You got those pro skills. Alright. Anybody else?
We have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually.
Oh, okay. Alright. And I guess let's go this way? Shield recharge. Okay. So I guess the idea would be to get rid of those so their shields aren't recharging, but we seem to be doing okay in the grand scheme of things. Alright, I just have to be a loot goblin and look around corners before we run the direction we're actually supposed to run. activate? Oh. Well, I guess I don't really actually need that right now. The pad. Hit. Here?
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Okay, I still feel like Liara is the option in terms of her knowing how to repair some things, but also I guess Garrus does all the calibrations. I made Liara do it the last time we had this choice, so I'm gonna make Garrus do it this time, is my logic.
Will do.
Stay focused, Liara. Just you and me.
And also just the funniness of, well, then we still have Liara being able to lift all the enemies in the air for us. Yeah, we're letting Garrus calibrate something. Exactly. Garrus loves working on calibrations. Oh, a phantom. I forgot. Have we seen one of those before? I think we have. Forgot about those.
Working as fast as I can.
I was gonna say, Garrus, you're good at calibrations. I believe in you. Want to push more forward? I don't know if I want to. See, this is why I brought Liara. Because that's just funny. Oh, they're getting close real fast. Oh, I don't like that. Ooh, okay. Alright. What else we got?
Go power up the guns.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Where? This? Okay. Good job on your calibrations, Garrus. This side? This side. Okay. Alright. There's one.
The other gun's still down. Let's get over there.
There is two.
Power restored. Circuit reset. Guns operational.
Yay! Alright. This also. Oh.
Guns are back online.
Okay.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Alright. It also just kind of felt like me, like when I was trying to fix the
guns are already
copier
picking
earlier.
Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. But there's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
I actually don't, like, as much as we need to evacuate, I feel like we shouldn't go yet for some reason. Like, I feel like we should still make sure that the tech is either taken with us or destroyed. Okay, they also recharge your shields, though. Okay. So I guess the thing would be is to keep the enemies away from it, and then you stay by it to get your shields recharged. Yes, I did forget about the phantoms. Like, I think we've seen them once, maybe twice before. I don't know, I did forget about the phantoms. And I know my brain's probably just doing the, like, you know, because the up and down, it's like, you know, the not yet's the Paragon and the evacuate immediately as the Renegade. And I keep being told that, like, not to necessarily rely on that of stuff, but I also don't want us to miss our opportunity to get out of here. Like, we fixed the guns. The guns are working. Like, we shouldn't risk Cerberus being able to get them offline again. Basically, okay, either make you go one last loot run and proceed with the mission. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't think we have anything that we need to go back and do, like, for us. So if everyone else is ready, I think we're probably good to just go then. I think let's just go ahead and go.
All right, let's get these shuttles in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
All right.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Oh. Those are some good guns.
Shuttle 1 is away.
Yay!
Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Oh, I was gonna say something else is gonna happen.
Fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Uh-oh!
Get those people out of here.
That's not good. See, that's what I thought was like, well, what if Cerberus gets the guns down again? Alright. Shepard, I mean...
Shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Okay. Does that mean we're going down the stairs? Is that the idea? I'm assuming... Okay.
Double time it.
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Oh. Hello. Oh, that's a grenade. I accidentally swapped guns. There we go. Wow.
Jake, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Okay, let's get these people out of here.
I was gonna say, are they gonna shoot at me or are they just gonna sit there?
Here we go.
Okay, defend the shuttles. Okay. Wait, Empire Strikes Back reference? Wait, what? I missed it. I haven't watched that movie in a while. I would be down to do some Star Wars movies watching, though.
Enemy shuttles on either side.
Got it. Finding a position.
Just them backing up into Garrus's guy. It's so funny. Oh, shuttle 1 is away. God, yeah, that, okay, yeah.
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right?
Oh, there's a Phantom up there.
We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Where'd the Phantom go? Oh, left shift. Oh. Can't we just... There you go. Hold on, Phantom. I love Phantom. Can we smack you? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Like Phantoms, you're not allowed to murder Liara. Oh.
Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you. Understood.
This is fine. Combined arms? I don't know what I did, but okay. I always forget what I'm supposed to use against armor. I guess I should use the freeze stuff, since I did upgrade some stuff with that. I also could throw this out there. Should actually, you know, utilize all the powers of things. Probably be a good idea. Yes, please stop moving. Great. Oh goodness. Ha 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 ha. Can we maybe freeze ya? Yeah, can you stop that? Stop it. No ammo. Swap guns then.
Jacob, landing area cleared.
All right.
Bring the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
All right. Oh, that's like a lot of them. Oh, Shepard, please just run. That's like a lot of them. we may be good at surviving suicide mission things, but
Shepard.
Commander.
I'm gonna say that's a lot of people there. Jacob, please go. Thank you.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Uh-huh.
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
And now there's something you can do for me. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
Cool.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
I understand. I'm disappointed. Why?
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Like, I get it. But also I'm slightly disappointed. But I guess they don't want us to have Cardboard 1 and Cardboard 2 on the same team. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I don't necessarily want to be mean. It's still weird to be, like, mean to, like, I know he's not technically our squad mate right now, but, like, squad mates, essentially. But he's also kind of hasn't necessarily been the nicest to us either in some cases, but I guess not. I don't know. I'll go with I understand.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Yeah, like, I think he's fine. He can go, if he wants to go do that, then he can do that.
Hackett here.
Hey, Hackett.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Hack it out. There's no hack it out!
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Okay, actual question. Why is Anderson on VidCom? Is that related to something? Okay, let me check this before I forget. I like to check to see this as it updates. Rogue fighter pilots. Okay, we are past the minimum, which I kind of forgot that we were past the minimum. Obviously, we're still gonna keep collecting assets. I know, I was gonna say a rare time without hack it out. I was kind of bummed. I was kind of bummed. We got a Shepard out, but not a hack it out. Alright, when humanity began to expand its borders, experienced pilots were needed to establish colonies in the uncharted reaches of space. Some Alliance personnel heeded the call. And these luckless men and women have since been driven out of their colonies by invading Reapers. After speaking with Lieutenant Steve Hotez, a few of these highly skilled fighter pilots agreed to fly against the enemies who destroyed their homes. Okay. Okay, ex-Cerberus. Okay, the elusive man's search for humanity's best attracted many renowned scientists. Oh, excuse me. The elusive man's search for humanity's best attracted many renowned scientists. Cerberus offered generous salaries, brand new facilities, and unfettered research budgets, which, you know, for being a scientist, having an actual budget is a pretty cool thing. Despite these lavish perks, some began to worry about the ethical ramifications of their work. The scientists rescued from Jellics were among the first to leave Cerberus. They diligently helped to construct the Crucible. Okay. Dr. Bryn Cole is an ex-Cerberus scientist who studied the technology left behind by the Collectors. She eventually cut ties with the elusive man and helped dozens of scientists and their families flee the organization. The Doctor has joined the Crucible project using the knowledge gained from her employment with Cerberus to help build the weapon, which is, I think, a really cool thing. We got Jacob. After helping Commander Shepard destroy the Collectors, Jacob Taylor cut his ties with Cerberus. He joined the war following an attack on a safe house for former Cerberus operatives where he was hiding out. Jacob turned down formal reinstatement into Alliance Marine Corps, feeling his past with Cerberus disqualified him from the company. Taylor is instead a consultant advising the Alliance on Cerberus tactics and defenses. He also participates in missions that target the elusive man's holdings. Okay, that should be us up to date there. If memory serves, this is starting to at least look... I don't remember the red lines there, but that just might be me misremembering because it has been a couple of months. But stuff's happening at least. Okay. Should I talk to Anderson? I don't know why Anderson wants to talk to me. Like, I'm not opposed to talking to him. I'm just confused as to why. Sure, it's probably been a while? Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't know why he's wanting us to chit-chat. Why don't you find out? I guess my brain's at the, like, well, what if I accidentally progress something? I'm like, but that's the point.
Shepard.
Hey!
I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
It'll take more than that. You know what? Or you're gonna be nice.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Okay. I'll do the... I guess it has been a bit since we've checked in with him, now that I'm thinking about it.
More Reapers in one place just makes them easier to kill.
Leave it to you to make a full-scale Reaper invasion sound like a good thing.
I just want to end them. Forever.
You and me both. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Anderson out. Okay. I mean, I guess it is good that he did remind us about him, because I kind of, like, I remembered that dude's existence, but... I don't know. Obviously, like, not actual question, but I'm interested to see how, I guess, he plays out more in terms of story stuff. Okay. So... We found a thing. The poison or something? I don't know if we have the... I don't know if we have the quest that wants that. We have a lot of fetch quests, which, okay, I guess actual question in terms of these, like, fetch quest things, is it worth doing? Like, is it gonna give us, like, war assets, or is it literally just, like, for experience points? Cumulatively, yes. Okay, it's like I'm not. I don't know. The one we did miss already. Some of the ones before. So I feel like I should actually seek out and do as many of these as I can, because we didn't. I think we did some of the ones in the first set of stuff, but I didn't. We progressed stuff enough that we couldn't go back to the Citadel to even turn those in if we wanted to before it changed up. Some are war assets, some are upgrades, some are money. Okay. Okay, so I guess across the board, like, it would give us a a mix of stuff. Most of the fetch stuff does contribute to war assets. Okay. Because, like, I would like to try to get as many of them as I can, because I'm concerned about not having enough of them. Okay, so the thing, though, is I'm gonna be bad about doing the ones that aren't marked on the map. So those are gonna be the ones that are...
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
Guess fair point.
Commander, Caden was looking for you. I believe he's in the crew quarters.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's go find... Go talk to Caden, then. You still have that other mission, the monastery? Okay, which... That scared me. Hi, Brand. I forgot how much louder the alerts end up being, because this game, I'd have it turned up way louder than usual, and I forget how much louder that makes the alerts. Brando, welcome back for our 58th month with the Penguin Colony. I super duper appreciate you doing that. Welcome back for another month. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. You're totally new here, even though you have a 58-month resub. So new. That's like almost 5 years, which is insane. Might not be as long as you think. Why wouldn't you want to speak? I do want to speak with the Quarians. It literally, like, me not doing main story right now is more of a... I wanted to do a couple miscellaneous things before we continued main story. Because the vibe we were kind of at before was, like, making sure we do take some time to do these miscellaneous things before we just accidentally progress the main story too quickly. So... Newest. I know! What even is time? Isn't that wild? Okay, hold on. Before I forget, I need to update. I do have to manually keep track of this. Yes. We are at 2 of 10 towards our next wheel spin. Via subs. I don't know where we're at on the bits one. I keep forgetting to check where the bits part is. Because I think we'll get like a message in like the pop-up in chat for it when it gets like progress or completed and stuff like that. There it goes. That's a distress signal. Oh, here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, High Command has request. Oh, yeah, the other one. Okay. Help dealing with a distress signal on an Asari colony. Go to the colony and investigate the situation. Okay. Okay, so maybe we do that one next. But I should do a wiggle break because it has been a bit over 2 hours and I'm trying to make sure I'm not sitting for ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Oh, we were gonna go talk to Kaden. Wiggle break first. Then we're gonna go see why Kaden wants our attention. We'll go talk to the cardboard. Alright. I'm gonna tab out. Hopefully nothing breaks. I will leave you all with some Wander Song music. And pop up, wiggle, stretch, do the things, and I'll be back. I am back from a wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. I also realized we got an achievement earlier and I didn't pay attention to what it was. We got the problem solver, evacuate the science facility achievement. So there's that. Where's the button? There's the button. You know what? I haven't rolled tonight either. A 16. You know what? I appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you. I'll take a 16. That's not half bad. That's not too bad. The thing I did realize while getting up and wiggling is it's not just because I was sitting for a couple of hours. I am tired. I do want to do another mission though, so we are still gonna do another mission. But I realize I'm tired. Which, with the last couple of days I've had, should not be as surprising to me right now as it is. Don't forget to talk to Kaden. Thank you, Spider, because I would have walked away and then completely forgot. I would have completely forgot why I was there. It's fine. Okay, let me pause the water song music. Just saying, if you not listen to just having the wander song music in the background, this has been the volume 2 of the wander song soundtrack has been like my background music for work is what it's been. It's like, okay, now that we finished it, I've just been having this playing in the background. It's a bop and I love it. So if you haven't looked it up, there's actually 2 volumes is how much music there is. Yeah, because I think we talked to some of the crew before, but we're at least gonna talk. I guess we could go talk to other people. We do need to go talk to Kaden. I know it's fine. I know it's gonna be fine, but I still have that slight moment of panic of clicking into this game because both my monitors go black and then they kind of come back and then they turn black. It's like, why? Why does it have to do that? At least it stopped like moving everything around. But it's like, why does it need to turn both the monitors black? I don't get it. Okay. Let's go talk to Kaden. I don't remember. Is he over here? Maybe it's the other side. I don't remember where Kaden... We went and talked to him, I think, on the ship before, but I don't... It's still weird that, like, other people aren't here. Okay. There's Kaden. Look, there's the cardboard. Hey, Kaden, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? You got a minute?
Sure.
Sure, Kaden. What's up?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Kaden? Thinking?
Those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seemed like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if there are more like them trapped inside Cerberus struggling to get out?
Kaden. I know you only have one brain cell. But also, this is what we told you at the beginning of the second game when we encountered you. And you told us no. It's like, yes, Cerberus isn't all good, but there are some good people in there. At least Kaden is processing eventually. He's putting that one brain cell of his is working overtime. Which, okay, I gotta give Kaden some credit. He is technically a Spectre. He has probably more than one brain cell. But a lot of the times it feels like he only has one brain cell. What do you think?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard calls. I mean, the decision to sacrifice the one for the many. The choice to leave someone behind. Till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
I feel like at this point specifically with Cerberus, like we can't we can't with Cerberus at this point, with everything else that's going on and how much big problems that Cerberus is trying to cause, like we just can't let that get in our way.
We don't have time to dwell on it. If people come to us, we help them when we can, but the war is our primary focus.
Exactly.
Of course.
There are people all over the universe that need our help. The faster we take down the Reapers, the more we can save.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
They were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the elusive man?
Was he a good person?
Once? Ever?
Well, he gave me what I needed to stop the collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from them? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here. I guess I'm just looking for some sort of insight on the elusive man. Something.
Okay, while he was talking, I was also trying to figure out why it feels so weird. And the thing I've realized is, like, we've had, you know, a couple conversations with him here in the third game like this, but it was still, like, the last one was, like, still him standing and staring out the window. I think this is the first conversation he's moved during. Because it's not like we had any conversations like that with him in the second game. Because we only literally saw him that one time. So all the other conversations we've had with him were the, like, static, standing in one spot conversations in the first game. So, like, that was the, like, wait, that's the weird thing, is that he's moving. Which, in the grand scheme of things, seems like such, like a simple thing with games, you know, with the way games are made now. But it's like, from where this has come from of, like, you know, time of development and whatnot, it's like, okay, that's actually a cool thing that we have that. I don't know, like, I think we, in terms of Caden's question of did we see it coming, after his, like, his question, his asking of us and his response and how he acted at the end of the suicide mission in the second game, I'm not surprised in the direction he's gone. And even him asking that, like, yeah, it was a surprise, like, it was the surprise that he was asking then, not that he was asking, like, you know, us to save stuff or whatever, or have Reaper, like, him going that far wasn't a shock. Him asking it at that moment when we were trying to get out with our lives, that was the moment it's like, okay, you don't care. you don't give a shit. You just want your stuff. I'm just gonna say don't dwell on him. Caden, it's not worth your one brain cell.
Does it matter what he was, Caden? What good he may have done in the past? He's become power hungry. He's deluded and wrong. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk about this.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. See you around.
You bet.
Cool. Devs actually started to have your companions move around instead of just stay in one place all the time. They began to have animations instead of just a staring contest with words. Yeah. Because, like, I feel like, you know, we even had that, and we've had that conversation around multiple games, because, you know, it's still, in the grand scheme of things, a newer way of having movement happen with, you know, your character interacting with other dialogue stuff, because we even talked about it, like, the difference between Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, of the movement, and just, it's interesting just, like, how much more, Sorry, I just went, oh, I just realized which room we clicked on. I'm walking out of this room now. That, you know, it's interesting how much more dynamic that makes that. I guess we could go ahead and go talk with the rest of the crew. We might as well at least go say hi to Liara, right?
Are you sure you want to play this game?
Oh,
What's the
Garrus is
matter,
out here.
Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
And this is the other thing, too, that's cool with this game, is, like, you know, we're seeing James up here. Like, obviously, they're still mostly in their locations of things, of where their stuff is. But we have these dynamic moments like that are just so great. It was so great. Try what BioWare put out right before Mass Effect. Knights of the Old Republic doesn't even have lip syncing and just 2 or 3 emotes. Oh no. I've never actually, the only Star Wars game I've ever played is Lego Star Wars, which we are going to be playing some at some point. I need to talk to Talarian after stream about when we're going to do that. I'm excited to play more. So, oh, air bubbles, goodness. Lego Star Wars, yes, I'm excited. Yeah, so for anyone who missed it, we did, we actually unlocked a wheel spin last stream, and I forgot to spin the wheel. So we spun the wheel earlier, and it landed on Lego Stream with Talarian. So we're going to be playing some Lego Star Wars at some point. Probably next weekend, unless if it doesn't work out schedule-wise of stuff. So we probably, you know, we probably won't necessarily do a whole stream of it. We'll do it, you know, based on whatever Talarian's stamina is of how long he wants to play for, because, you know, he's not used to the streaming stuff as much, you know, as I am, kind of thing. Annoyingly, you gotta leave and come back to continue this convo. Why? Can I still, like, click on Garrus?
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him.
Okay.
Hey, Commander.
Hey. But I wanted... Okay. I guess let's go talk to Liara? I guess that's the reason to go talk to people.
Using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
I didn't think about that either, that we would have these interactions of, like, you know, because Kaidan, I don't know, we've been interacting with Kaidan throughout other moments of the game, so, like, it didn't ever feel like Kaidan was completely, like, not in this, so it didn't feel like a huge leap for him to be on the team. So
feel free to look around.
That it, Liara?
Feel free to look around.
Remember when she said she prefer more studying and fewer explosions? Yeah. Liara, let me talk to you.
Feel free to look around.
Feel so rejected. Email from Jacob Taylor to Dr. Bryn Cole. Miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. The fighting's going to get tough when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who No, I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though, and maybe wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. Itchy ear. Itchy ear. Why is it itchy? Ugh. Anything on this? Guess that's it. I guess we could go talk to Javik.
At your service.
Night, Cliff.
Still think you can win
Oh, here we go.
this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
Okay. Can we like go in here and then come back out and make it more progress? Guess we could check in with her too.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
Did I just accidentally get another quest, or is that one we already had? I always forget that that's in here. Hi, NLA. Hello. Oh, I already had that one? Okay, I was like, did I get a new one, or did I already have that and she's just reminding me of its existence?
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
I love this conversation so much. Pole dancer on Omega is, I mean, it does sound like that though. The most wholesome dick measuring contest. Exactly. Love that exchange. That is wonderful. And that's the thing too that I love about, you know, seeing the games progress. Like, and it's one of those things that it's like, it makes me wish like they made the games later so the first game could have stuff like this, because this is the kind of thing that I felt was missing from the second game. Like, literally, like, my only complaint about the second Mass Effect game is it was so in-depth with interactions and building relationships with the characters between the character and Shepard, but there was very few moments of like these kinds of, you know, this kind of thing of interactions between the other characters themselves. People say they like ME2 more than 3, but yeah, I was like, ME3's got this though. But I think like in terms so far, like obviously I don't actually know. Feel free to actually let me know. I don't know how far into ME3 we are right now. But I love the character dynamics and interactions we have in 3. I wish we had that in 2, because I think I like the questing kind of things, like the format of 2 better, of here's your main story and then everyone's got their loyalty mission kind of thing. At least like the layout of ME2 made more sense to my brain. ME3 feels a little bit more scattered in terms of what we're doing, but also where it makes sense plot-wise with the chaos of all the war stuff and everything. But I don't know, honestly, I think I might be leaning towards liking 3 so far more than 2, which is interesting to me because I know so many people really love 2. And I don't dislike 2. But the different things and the details like this that 3 has makes me really like it. Not sure if I like this one or Garrus swapping jokes with Joker more. I don't think we heard that one. We've heard interactions with Edie and Joker, but I don't think we've caught Garrus up hanging out with Joker yet. Some say Act 3. I consider it Act 2 still. Okay. Yeah, because we're definitely at least a chunk of the way in here of stuff. That would have been right after Tuchanka. Okay. Right, true. You have to remember people hated 3 because yeah, okay. So I guess that's fair. We don't spoil. No spoilers. I know that was the thing of like people didn't like it for the ending when it originally came out. So I still have, I'm not having any like expectations for like ending stuff and whatnot. I guess James is up here. Is he down here? I was trying to get Javik. Is down here?
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all.
Huh. I guess that makes sense that Javik would have issues with that. That's fair. Hi, Cake. It's good to see you. How's it going? How's your stream? What'd you get up to? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. If you don't know me, I'm Tap Girl. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We're just getting back into my first playthrough of Mass Effect 3. We took a 2-month hiatus from it because of emotions and taking a break, and we played Wander Song. So yeah, this is kind of the vibes at the moment. So if any of that sounds fun, feel free to stick around. I'll say, if you have not played this game before, this whole entire game is a major spoiler for the first 2. So keep that in mind. Replaying Dragon Age Origins. Okay. I have never played a Dragon Age game before. I've never played a Dragon Age game before. I would like to. I own Origins and Inquisition, I think, are the 2 I own. I've never played them though. And I know that the new game just came out because I've been hanging out in Negorix's stream and she's been playing it. And they look fun. That'd be completely your thing. Honestly, I think I would really like them. I just, with the amount of backlog I have not gotten around to playing them. So, yeah, I think, because we got, whenever it was that they had like the sale and there was like a couple of them that were like really on like 90% off or something like that. Yeah, I totally want to play a Dragon Age game, maybe multiple of them. I just haven't gotten around to it. I have so many games that I just haven't played, like, Mass Effect and stuff like that. Because, I really, in the grand scheme of things, of lots of, super popular major franchise things, I didn't really start getting into any of that kind of gaming stuff until I started streaming. So we have lots of backlog to catch up for that I've only been doing major AAA games or, you know, getting, you know, the thing is I love indie games, so we tend to get distracted from the AAA games and go play indie games. So I've only started doing that. I've been streaming for like 5 years. So we just have a major backlog, which is why we've been doing, which I think we'll do another one during when I'm on winter break. We've been doing backlogathons, which essentially it's like a subathon, but it's based around like me trying to beat games off my backlog. So like chat can add time to the timer, but if I beat a game, I get to take time off the timer, that kind of thing. So for games you already own. Yeah. It's fine. It's like between all the games in the backlog, and then it's like, well, I love following these new indie games, and new indie games come out. There's one that just came out a couple of days ago called Trash Goblin. And I played the demo for it, and I really want to play the full version. But I'm like, I'm not allowed to buy more games. I already caved and I bought Web Fishing. And it's like, that's been fun to play. I will say, I did impulsively buy Electrician Simulator, and I don't have I don't have any plans to spend time playing it anytime soon, but it was 85% off, so it was like $2. And I'm like, I'm taking advantage of the fact that this game is $2 on sale right now. But it's fine. But anywho, if you need to raid and run, if you need to get up, wiggle, stretch, whatnot, make sure you take care of yourself after stream. Right now we're just we're going around and we're talking to our crew. I think we might do another mission, but honestly, the last couple of days of work have been a lot. And I'm tired, so I don't know yet. Drink some water, you noodle. Okay. Fine, I'll be a hydrated noodle. I won't be a limp noodle. I won't be an imposter. That is the amount of brain cell I have right now, apparently. Okay, I guess let's go up. Am I missing someone besides Joker and Edie? I guess we can also check our mail. Also, huh? Do I need to be feeding my fish every time again? I can't remember. I hope I don't murder the fish accidentally. It's fine. Steve? Steve? Who? Am I just not remembering somebody? Did you buy the aquarium, VI? I don't remember. Oh! Okay, Cortez. Okay, I was like, I don't think my brain knew his first name. I don't think my brain knew his first name. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't go, because James was up there, so I didn't go down here. We might as well touch base with him. Where is he? Is he still over here? He's still over here. Okay. Hey!
You know, next time we're at the Citadel, I think I might hit a nightclub. You should join me.
Alright.
Is everything okay, Shepard?
Yep.
Everything is in order.
Cool. I miss Kelly. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't really get that close with her. Okay, so I guess Joker and Edie?
There's a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, okay. Why was there an invite her upstairs?
The Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes, well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive. Commander?
Okay. Usually has a comment about your most recent... yeah. Well, didn't he say something about... No, he said something about the Citadel. Yeah, I guess he didn't mention Jacob. Yeah, worth it just for the fishing. Yeah. We, like, interacted with her and such, but we never... I don't know if I just didn't interact with her often enough. I think you know what the thing... Is it, like, a mission or something? Is that something we have a mission for? I think she talked to us. Didn't she? Or was that about the Cerberus things that we just did? Because, like, I remember talking to her. Light stuff? Okay. So maybe we go back up there and do that. But let's, while I'm down here, let's go in here.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Hey, Joker.
How's Jacob?
He'll be okay.
Commander?
Oh. I didn't mean to push the spacebar again.
Commander?
Oops. I think I cut him off. Oopsies. Oh, whoa, Edie's got actually...
Hello, Shepard.
Okay.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. You said that asking you abstract social questions may lead to unreliable answers, so I stayed silent.
I didn't realize this would be an ongoing issue. Let's air it out.
I was considering this. For all their supposed intelligence, the Reapers are more easily destroyed than they think. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting Edie to have new dialogue, like, you know, a whole conversation for us yet. Because I feel like the last time we talked to her, we had a conversation. And it seems so far that it's been, like, you know, every other time they have a conversation, but I might just be misremembering. Edie immediately throws away the schematics for the Thresher Maw gun she was designing. See, that's what I thought, like, when it turned back to her, like, I thought she was going to comment on the, like, you know, that I'll just stop, you know, coming up with that. No, I wasn't expecting deep philosophical questions. No. I think I want to say whatever it wants to be. Because, like, in terms of, like, because, you know, clearly I'm assuming she's meaning in terms of the level of her synthetic lifeness. Like, not just, like, a simple, you know, robot that had, you know, like, not just, like, the dog robot downstairs that just is, like, walking back and forth. Like, you know, high levels of thinking and processing. Because clearly, like, if we're really just thinking into purposes of, like, Edie, like, clearly she's gone farther than whatever she was designed for. So I think the top answer makes more sense. Oh. had an issue with that yet, but that is good to know. That is good to know, because we do have, like, we do still have that, like, weird pause of, like, where there was a loading screen when we walk through, like, from, like, the back area into the front part of the ship, like, when you have to go through that the barrier thing. But I've been told it's because it used to be a loading screen and now it's not. Yeah, I think let's go this.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
I guess she has a point there, like, in terms of other comparisons, what else? The Geth are different, though, because that's not... Yes, the Geth are individual units of things, but they are still collectively a network. Not... It's not like EDI being, like, one collective, they're not one person, they're not one identity. Don't think like a Reaper. Interesting. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna say that one.
The Reapers have nothing to emulate.
Seconded. Why would you want to be like those assholes?
The Reaper lifespan is between 50,000 to 37 million years. That is a very successful model.
And all they do is harvest and destroy. Ask yourself if that's what you really want.
That is an unusual perspective, Shepard. I will devote processing power to considering it. Thank you.
Alright. I need to be defense matrix unlocked in the med bay? Okay. I guess I need to be more prepared. I guess I need to be more prepared when we come to talk to EDI for just, like, deep psychological, philosophical questioning. Okay. Did I miss anybody? Did we talk to everybody? I think we talked to our... Like, and I guess the other thing that's different, too, is, like, you know, including... Oh, we were gonna go upstairs and do that thing. But, like, including the other side crew members, not just the squad mates, and us going around and talking to people. Shepard can use EDI's unique power now. What is her unique power, question mark? I guess this isn't the direction I wanted to go. I guess I want to go this way.
Commander Shepard.
My brain is still... We're like 40 hours into the third game, and my brain still keeps defaulting to the ME2 map. It's fine. Of, like, my brain is still thinking of, like, going to Morden's lab for, like, upgrade things. But it said go to the med bay? That'd be here, yeah?
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
Was that just a passive unlock thing, or am I supposed to be doing something with that? Like, actual question. Guess there's not really a purpose to this room right now, is there? I wish we could, like, just climb down there, just for shiggles. Okay. It's just... It's still not right. It's a power? Okay. Like... Oh, that's just resetting it. I don't think I realized that we could buy... Are these... Okay, so are these like... This would be like different stuff to like put on our bar of like ability things. Okay, so we would have... Okay, so like this is like you could buy biotic things. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm okay with what we have, unless if there's like an actual reason to like swap to something else, I guess. It just replaces one power for it. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it sounds like we can't necessarily like it's not adding stuff, it's swapping for what we have. And I think I already get confused enough with what we have in terms of things. Oh wait, no, I wanted to go up here. Because I wanna see what this is.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
Actual question. Can we romance them? Yes? Okay. Another actual question. Does one of these responses accidentally pull me into a romance thing? Because as much as I'm not opposed to romancing, but I am sticking with Liara in terms of our romance. This is the decision point? Okay, I was gonna say, this feels like a decision point in that. So, which one of these is the no? I'm assuming the bad feeling? Because I'm not... I guess the thing is, can we... Okay, sorry, many questions. I don't remember. Can we have multiple romances open? Like, I don't... I want to romance and stick with Liara, and we've kind of already been pursuing those options that we have when we have dialogue options with Liara. So... I don't want to accidentally mess up my Liara romance, because I want to see that through. Also, I don't want to be mean to her. Like, she's been really nice, and I do actually like her as a character. Okay. But you have to pick one option or the... Okay, or the other one gets mad. Okay. So it's like Stardew. If you romance everybody, then everyone else gets mad. Okay. Like, I want to pick the that's it. But that option feels like the, you know, I invited you up here to hang out and things and whatever, and we're gonna play chess. That's it. Like, that feels more like that kind of vibe versus the other one is just kind of like that. I have a bad feeling about like the game. Like, oh, I lost the game. Sorry, it's fine. Oh, hold on. This leads to another decision point. Okay. So I forgot why we had that button there. Like, I remember talking to her about something. But yes, this is the game night invitation, and where she apparently brought a chessboard. So, okay, sorry, I got distracted. Because look at the cute sleepy bean that's next to me right now. Isn't she adorable? He's so cute. He's just sleeping. She's just snug. Why she put her paw over her? Oh, sorry, Ella. Did I wake you up? You were being so cute. Yeah! You were being a cute little distraction. I don't think this is the deciding one. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and click this.
The most exciting thing you can think of is playing chess?
Well, if you're not up for the challenge.
Try me.
Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Uh-huh. Which, to be perfectly honest, I fully expected us to lose. I fully expected us to lose.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Okay. Wait, invite James? Why do we have an invite James option? This is the problem with me accidentally taking a 2-month hiatus to this game. I don't remember what we talked to James about. Romance did not ensue there. It did not. We did play some chess. That was actually a fun little cutscene. I like that. I guess we can actually... James has something to ask? Okay. Well, might as well invite him up here.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Shepard. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Okay.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
I don't know. Ooh, Spider, that sounds good. That sounds good. I had a quesadilla earlier. Friday has turned into quesadilla day. Is what is it's turned into, like, that's the easy food to grab on the way home to be able to eat before stream. This is where you have to think like your actual character. No. Okay. I feel like our Shepherd would say it's a no-brainer.
I'm a soldier, Vega, and I wanted to be the best damn soldier I could be. It doesn't get better than N7.
So I hear.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
Soldiers are expendable? Oh, okay, what happened exactly?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
Yeah, but not exactly a textbook, like, attack either. Like, the collectors that's not... Like, you still did what you needed to do, though.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Wait, is this an actual question? Is that, like, implying that he would, like, leave and go join that, like, now? I also feel like I shouldn't, like, even if I'm his commander, I shouldn't be making... No? Okay. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be making that decision for him. Like, I feel like that needs to be his choice. Like, obviously he's wanting our opinion. I think I'm just gonna say that's up to you. Like, I don't feel like, I get that he wants our feedback on it, but that's not our, it needs to be his choice. If he wants to do it, he's got to want to do it.
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Cool. All right. Carnage unlocked. Okay, so these are like interactions, and it's unlocking the abilities for us and stuff like that. Okay. That's actually kind of a cool way to do it. I like that. Okay. Okay, I think we covered all our bases of talking to everybody and things like that. Oh, we didn't check our mail. Okay, hold on. We haven't checked the mail. Alright, visiting the Citadel. From Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like, join me. I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Okay. Getting away from work. From Liara. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel? Okay. Whatever you want, Liara. I guess we need to go back to the Citadel? Take a break from Garrus. Okay, Shepard, I thought next time at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around C-Sec near the shuttles if you're interested. I think this is like the second or third time we've had like multiple emails that it's like, go to the Citadel, go to the Citadel. I'll talk with Liara. Yeah, same. Hayden. Hey, Shepard. I don't know about you, but I could sure use a little breather. Next time we're on the Citadel, let me buy you dinner. We should try Apollo's. It's a little restaurant in the courtyard overlooking the Presidium. Hayden. Are we... I can't tell if we're being, like, asked out by multiple of our crew members at the same time, or if we're just being... I don't know. With Hayden, I'm... Miranda? Oh, Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when we get there. I'm gonna say, we haven't heard from Miranda in a bit. Yeah, I was like, I feel like we should go to this, right? Okay, because the other thing we had... The other journal thing we were looking at was this distress signal one. I'll just say see Liara first. Yeah, obviously we're gonna go for Liara first. Because, like, clearly that's gotta be a date option. And clearly we need to lock in with Liara before we do anybody else. I just think it's so funny that it's like, go to the Citadel, go to the Citadel, go to the Citadel. I think we will probably do this one next, though. But I think we're gonna save that one because I am a tired bean. As much as I would like love to do another mission, I am sleepy and I don't know if I will make it through an entire mission, and I would rather be able to do a whole mission in one sitting versus like stopping in the middle of one. So I think we're gonna go ahead and pause here. So we will be back to this super soon. We're not gonna do a hiatus of 2 months. So that's the idea. So if you happen to be watching this on YouTube or if you're watching the Twitch VOD in the future, I appreciate you being here. If you want to catch playthroughs like this live, definitely come over to the Twitch side of things, and I hope to see you in the next one. I appreciate you all letting me do this. It still feels weird sometimes doing those like little things, but it's like it's just easier in the long run if I just take the 2 seconds to do that while we're live versus having to record an outro later. Even say priority first? Okay. I wanna ask a question. Cause I'm kinda leaning with you. It's like, well, maybe we do that. I want to ask a question, but I don't want to know the, like, I need to know the answer, but I don't want to be told the answer. It's like, I need to know a thing. Hi, Lonely. Oh, no. Parents for the weekend, we lost power. Uh-oh. Yes, definitely make sure you are conserving power of things and taking care of you and things like that. I appreciate you popping in and saying hi. But definitely make sure you're taking care of you. Also, just to see you in another 6 months, Liara. No, and it was only 2. We played this at the beginning of August. It hasn't been that insanely long. It hasn't been that long. Okay. So I know I have other review keys set for Monday, but now I'm like, oh no, we might be back on the Mass Effect thing, and maybe we need to play Mass Effect on Monday. Okay, I'll say this. In terms of review keys, I do have several that are pending that I have through Keymailer. And we still have time on most of them, but I'll say we'll probably still check out House Builder would be the thing, because that's one that I need to do sooner. We got a review key for the new DLC that just came out, and I'm actually excited to check it out. It's electricity themed. So, how will you webfish? Oh no, that is true. I guess September, October, November. Sure. That's totally how that works on LA. That's totally how that works. Okay. I am going to close this though, because as much as I want to keep playing, I'm aware that, like, I can feel the impending I'm tired crash incoming, and I should end stream before I get to that point. So as much as I want to keep doing more things and whatnot, I am gonna be a responsible being, because I also want to make sure that I want to do some ESO dailies and maybe some web fishing or something before I crash for the night. So I want to make sure I do that before I crash and burn. August, September, September, October, Spooktober, November. Sure. So, tomorrow we will not be playing Mass Effect 3 because we unlocked via a wheel spin. We unlocked a creative stream. So that is the plan for tomorrow. So I have this book Nook kit thing that Hilarion actually gave me for Christmas last year, and I still haven't put together yet. I don't think we will be able to finish it in one sitting, but we're gonna try to do as much of it as we can. But I don't know. I don't think we'll finish it in one go. Take a few. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna finish it in one go, but we're gonna try to see how much we can get done. Be here for Book Nook. Sounds good, CT. Yes, definitely go get the sleeps. I'm gonna see who's live, and we're gonna go on a raid. Yeah, that is the plan. And then Monday, I do have some Keymailer keys that I would like to check out, but my desire to do more questing in Mass Effect is a lot right now. So I would like to at least do House Builder, so I know that is checked off, because we're gonna come back to House Builder, you know, repeatedly until we finish more levels and stuff, because that's still a game that I'm having a lot of fun with, and it's fun to go back and do the levels, or just keep coming back and doing a level here and there kind of thing. So, but in terms of key mailer, they did give me a key for the new DLC, and I would like to stick with it of follow through and play it within the time frame of when we should play it of stuff. So let's see. I think a lot of people live. Who do we want to go to? You know what? I think we're gonna go over here. I think some Coral Island vibes might be some nice chill times. What do you all think? Unless if you all want to go to something spookier. Because we've got... I mean, we also could go to the Turtle. That is always an option. That is always an option. Oh, okay, hold on. Coral Island is fun, but also this, I'm kind of interested in seeing the PTB for DVD. Because there's a new killer that has like a dog as a part of their powers or something like that. Thank you for hanging out, Texas. I super appreciate it. And thank you for the help with the actual questions and things like that. It helps a ton. It helps a ton being able to have some questions answered and things and navigate stuff. Because it's still like, okay, obviously it's first playthrough, I'm gonna make my own choices, but sometimes I'm like, I want like more knowledge than I have. So let me push this button here. I still haven't updated this. Someone please yell at me to update this so it has Blue Sky on it. I'm really not on Twitter anymore. Not that I was actively tweeting anyway. I am active on Blue Sky is the social media that I am currently active on. Discord and Blue Sky are the two that I'm using. Obviously, I am posting occasional things on YouTube. I'm trying to get back more into posting more of stuff on there. And more VODs and stuff and things. I have such a backlog of stuff to edit for YouTube. It's kind of a lot. But we're gonna go raid Coco Jobro. If you don't know Coco is and for all the DBD vibes, is actually pretty chill vibes. It's good vibes over in Coco's. He's currently playing on the PTB, and he's playing Killer right now. So I'm interested to see what the new dog and the new ability of the Killer is and things like that. So if you copy and paste one of those raid messages, it does not have to have my emotes, whatever emotes make you happy. And we'll see you tomorrow for the creative stream and Monday for more gaming. I don't have work on Monday. Maybe we do a bonus. Oh wait, no, that maybe doesn't work. I was gonna say maybe bonus stream, but I don't know. We're going out and about on Sunday. So anywho, I'm a distracted bean. We're gonna go over here so we can stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.